The following racist lib uses foul language. Viewer discretion is advised.
No, I'm here to ask you why you kicked someone out when you found out they were Israeli. Why did you?
They were a baby killer. Now fuck off. Fuck off. Excuse me.
Do you always ask people with ethnic accents where they come from?
You don't. Leave me a review.
Do you always kick somebody out? Do you know that's against the law to kick
It's
somebody?
not actually.
The
It's
Racial
not
Discrimination Act. You
No.
can't, based on nationality.
Israelis aren't a race.
Avi Mini for Rebel News in Bentley, Victoria. Here to hear the story of a man who made the fatal mistake of booking an appointment at a progressive salon.
So I was looking online to find a place to cut my hair, my curly hair, and I saw she specialized in curly hair here in this salon. And so I booked the appointment for Monday at 12. And once I came here, I said hi. Then she heard my accent and she asked me, "Oh, where are you from?" I said, "I'm from Israel, and you can live." It's crazy. Once I left, she called me a baby killer. And she closed the door.
So my producer has booked me an appointment with the salon so that I can try and talk to the owner and see what's going on and why she's done it. My producer's female, but from the website, I doubt they're going to assume my gender and worry that my name doesn't match my look. It was interesting though, when I went to book it, they had men and women's cuts at different prices, even though they really pushed the transgender ideology all over their website. So it was a bit confusing. They had a little note even when you did book the men's cuts. I do wonder if a client gets to self-identify when they book and a woman can identify as a man, so she gets a cheaper cut. And what do they do about the other 50 genders? But that's not really why I'm here today. I want to get to the bottom of this story. The tolerant left, once again, showing their bigotry. Avi Mini from Rebel News. Are you Katrina?
I am.
How you doing?
Yeah, out of the business.
You had a client. I'm booked in. You had a client here on Monday that you kicked out.
That's right. And get out.
Why did you kick him out?
Get out.
Why did you kick him out?
You know why? Out.
Why did you kick him out?
Out.
I'm booked in. You've got to give me
You
my.
are not booked in.
I'm booked in for 3:30.
What's your name?
My producer booked it.
Under what name? Okay, you booked in under false pretenses. Get out.
Why are you saying that?
Because you're not here to have a haircut. You're here to hassle me.
No, I'm here to ask you why you kicked someone out when you found out they were Israeli. Why did you?
They were a baby killer. Now fuck off. Fuck off. Excuse me.
Do you always ask people with ethnic accents where they come from?
You don't. Leave me a review.
Well, I think she's typical woke. She loves everyone, but she hates Israelis.
Do you always ask people with ethnic backgrounds?
My business.
Do you always ask people with
Get out
ethnic
of my business.
Don't-
You're trespassing.
I need my
You're
deposit back. I need my
trespassing.
deposit back.
Right, you'll do it through the internet.
No, I would like my deposit back. I'll leave with my deposit back. You kicked
Ouch.
somebody out. Do you know that's against the law to kick
It's
somebody?
not actually.
The
It's
Racial
not out.
Discrimination Act. You
No.
can't, based on nationality.
Israelis aren't a race.
Nationality.
Or is it race or nationality?
Obviously, it is against the law. Are you going to follow it up to make sure she's held accountable?
Yes, I will. I think we need to do everything we can so it won't happen again. Not just here, but everywhere in Australia. People need to be safe. Not just Israeli, everyone. Everyone needs to feel safe, right? And we need to fight it back, so it won't happen to other people.
Out of my business. You're trespassing.
Have you ever kicked out any other nationalities?
Yeah, I have.
Who?
People like you. Get out of my shop.
Let me ask you, you have a post on Instagram which says, all the hate in the world is sold to you, all the love in the world is free.
Oh, yep.
Do you think you should take that advice? Do you think you should take that advice? You also have a post that says, repost if trans people are welcome and safe with you. Are Jewish and Israeli trans people safe with you here?
Hell yeah, look at my stickers.
Definitely not. And she also forgot that in Israel, we have a very big celebration, towards the trans people and the gays. And in Palestine, they actually killed them and hanged them from the street. I think she's on the wrong side. But I also don't think that she knows how to think. And clearly, she's just very manipulated, and she's full of hate. Yeah, and very fake with all this woke. And I love everyone, but I hate them.
I'm actually Jewish, but my mum's Israeli. I have no idea what's going on.
Oh, so there was an Israeli who came in on Monday, and when she heard that his accent, she asked him where he's from. He said Israel. She kicked him out for being a genocidal baby killer. How do you feel about that?
I hope it's not true because I would not be comfortable here if that were true.
He's outside. She just told him to give her a bad review. Trina, your client here is quite upset by the fact that you've kicked out an Israeli. She's also Israeli. Maybe you shouldn't take her money.
Middle Eastern looking male, the Asian male has a camera. They're harassing my staff. They are harassing my customers. They are harassing me. Well, he keeps pushing into me, so I push back.
Yeah.
Very aggressive. Can you please hurry up? Pardon? I'll take you through. Yeah. No. I don't think so. Trina?
How long have you been coming here?
For several years, and my hairdresser Vicky is lovely, and she was very supportive after October 7th.
You've never known the owner?
No, I don't know the owner. It's a confusing world that we're in. Very, very confusing. I always thought I was left-wing, but I wasn't very politically engaged. But after October 7th, I realised the left turned against us, and I didn't realise how much intolerance had developed on the left. So I wouldn't feel comfortable calling myself left-wing anymore. My values are the same.
So the police have just arrived because apparently having to answer for your bigotry is scary for some people. Let's see how it plays out. I'm waiting for my deposit.
Is that the police?
I don't want to have to get her for theft as well.
Is that the police?
The police are here. He's here. Come. Yeah, he says you should process my deposit.
Can I see some ID? I can't see, but I'll...
Do you want to make sure he's not a Jew as well? Do you want to make sure the cop's not a Jew? I'm the racist.
Yeah.
You literally...
Who mentioned Jews?
You literally kicked someone out because they had an Israeli accent.
I kicked them out because he was in the baby-killing Israeli fucking offence force, not defence, offence.
That's what every Israeli... It's compulsory national service, you know that? Do you hear?
Yeah, obviously I wasn't aware of that. That's happened earlier in the week, and I didn't know what her views were. And that would definitely change the way I feel about being here. I don't have an accent, but my mum's Israeli, and I'm proud of my heritage, and I know who my family are. They're some of the nicest people you could ever meet, you know?
She called you a baby killer on the way out. Have you ever killed a baby?
No. No, of course.
Why are you laughing? People say that all the time. People say that in my comments to me. Why are you laughing?
It's Hamas propaganda. It's just people believe it. It's crazy. Why would we go and we kill babies? It's so stupid, you know. Just release the hostages, end the war. But they don't want to end the war. Otherwise, they would release the hostages and everything would be fine, you know.
Do you think when she sees Sudanese people, does she call them baby killers as well? Because in the same time, over 500,000 Sudanese kids have died in that war.
No, of course she won't. And she won't say anything to people from, in Yemen, there's 80,000 people just dying now for starvation by the Houthis, the same Houthis that support Palestine that she supports.
Proud anti... I didn't even see that. Oh my God. Proud anti-Zionist. Wow. Anti-Zionists truly want to believe that they're morally superior, morally righteous, and they're not against Jews. Unfortunately, they don't even know what Zionism means, and they don't know that most Jews identify as Zionists or why.
Judaism is intrinsically Zionist.
I mean, they don't know anything about Judaism.
And now in Syria as well, that they just went and they tried to do 7th of October to the people in Jerusalem. Who helped them? The Israeli helped them, the Israeli army. But no one cares, right? No one cares. It seems like the war tried to target Israelis because apparently they are the strong side in the conflict, which is like, let's support Nazi Germany because now the British are winning. It doesn't make any sense. These people are just full of hate.
It's about $100,000, up to $100,000 fine for that, and I wanted to ask her how she would feel about potentially also having to go to anti-discrimination training, which is pretty much anti-bigotry school, as somebody which would probably be sharing a class with people that probably do the same sort of behaviour to her favourite people. It seems like the woke left think bigotry is not okay unless it's the Jews.
Australia is about, respect the culture and be part of it. And as long as you're part of it, in my experience, I love Australians and, be a good person and then you're welcome here. That's what I feel. And I have lots of Australian friends and I work with many Australians and they're all very lovely people and very nice and that's why I love being here. And I think if you move to Australia as an immigrant like I did, you have to respect the culture and you have to fit in the culture. You can't just go to another country and bring your problems and go like the Palestinians doing or bend the Australian flags. Why? When I came here, it's like, okay, I need to fit here and I love Australians and I love the people and I love the culture. That's how we should do it. Not just go and hate people. When I see Palestinians, I give them a hug. It's like, okay, let's try to move on. I would never kick anyone from anywhere just because it's Palestinian. Why would I? Okay, we had problems, we need to move on. But she is not even Palestinian and she kicked me out just because I'm Israeli. And we've seen it like people burning the synagogue here and stuff. It doesn't make any sense.
If you think it's important for the world to see how the bigotry, the cancer of Jew hatred has spread so far and deep, especially on the left, make sure to like, comment, and share this story far and wide. And then head to protectthejews.com.au, add your name to the thousands of Australians who are standing up and saying, enough is enough. Protectthejews.com.au. Don't stand by silently and watch this happen.